Hey, Consistency Pill Book Club, it's Simon Chan, and here's your latest goodie. And this book goodie was so good. Look who's on my lap here. We have the one and only, yes, Obi's here. Obi, say hi to everyone in the book club. Obi's excited. So anyway, today we got a goodie, and I'm going to talk about how to overcome the fear of success. Let you know a little secret I haven't shared with anyone else, and it's kind of embarrassing. That's why I haven't really shared it. I definitely never posted this before. And but anyway, Obi's in my lap, and shout out to my friend Steve Lacey, who sent me this card. It's pretty cool. You know, a little prop. I think I should be getting the physical hard copies soon, but he gave me a little card here in the mail. Hey, nothing beats a personal touch in getting something in the mail. So anyway, let's talk about how the book got started, right? Now, here's the embarrassing thing is I've always wanted to write a book, and actually wrote a book long time ago. Believe it or not, I wrote a book in 2012 when I first got started with coaching. Embarrassing to say, though this is not the quote book. A lot of you have the 365 motivational quotes that I've done. It's a hard, soft copy. For the longest time, I've been giving away for free. And but this was actually a book about network marketing, how to invite. And I wrote that book back in 2012 when I first got started coaching. And maybe this has happened to you, right? And it's called The Fear of Success. And I never had, and by the way, that book I wrote 2012, I guess I could still publish it. I probably 10%, most of it's still up to date, but I probably need some updating. But 90% is still good. But that book never got published. And it's because of this fear of success, which I want to share with you about. So when I first heard about the fear of success, I didn't understand what that was. Like, fear of failure, I get. You don't want to fail, right? Fear of success. Why would you not want to be? What is so scary about success, right? You want to be successful. That's why we are in our business. That's why we go for our goals. We want to be successful. Why would you be scared of success? And as I grew, I realized there's tons of fear of success. I remember my first rank advancement, first major rank advancement. I was scared to go for it. I actually didn't go for it for over almost 2 years. And I was stuck. I was stuck there. And you can say many reasons, but I was scared to go final push because number one, I was scared I was going to fail, and also scared of what if it actually makes it happen? What if I actually hit this rank? What if I'm speaking on stage? How will my life change? What would happen? You know, I'm making more money, but all the stuff. It's like, hey, you know what? Maybe I just stay inside my shell and stay there, right? And I wouldn't be happy, but at least I won't have to deal with this fear. Maybe you can relate. And I think you grow, there's always levels of fear of success, right? And so I kind of overcame that in network marketing, and when I started ML Nation, that happened again. You know, the book wasn't perfect, so I was, it needed some work, but I always gave excuses. And I think the fear of success was not the writing part. Writing part was easy. I can write. I like to write. I read a lot. I can write a lot. I can dictate it. I think most of the book was dictated. Actually, in fact, so embarrassing. Oh, man. I hired an assistant to help me get that book written. And I think one of these days I have to publish it. Maybe give it away as a free ebook. But it was the fear of success of all the marketing. I'm going to be on these podcasts. I'm going to be on these shows. And what's going to happen? Maybe my kids will get all the attention. This is actually, I only had one kid that time too. All this attention that's going to come upon me. What if I became... So later on I overcame this, right? We started the podcast. I had that. But anyway, that book never happened. And so I knew I needed to write a book. And, that's why... How this book happened, how this book Consistency Pill happened, was we really need accountability. And I talk about this and devote an entire chapter about this. Even today, I have an accountability partner. I share that in the book. This guy, Dave, he's an owner, he's a CEO of a company. We talk once a month. And we've been doing that for almost 7 years. I think 6 or 7, definitely more than 6 years. Probably approaching 7th or 8th year. I can't remember. And I remember our first call. I was actually driving when we had our first call. And now, no matter how busy I get, doesn't matter. Every month, I can't believe I got to talk. I got to spend an hour. But I always make the time to do it. Because we need accountability. And that's the accountability that helped me overcome that fear of success. So how this book happened was I was at an event. Right, that's why you gotta go to events. You have to attend business events, your training events, business events, networking events. Where you're gonna be 5 years from now is determined by the people you meet, just your self-development, and the places where you travel, right? And I went to this event and I met someone that was a book coach. And that is when I attended actually one of her talks. Afterwards, she was a book coach, and I realized, hey, this is what I need. Because I need someone, not just accountability to push me, but specifically in the book part. And that's what happened. So anyway, I hired her, and it's been awesome. It's been awesome. And I think a lot of uncertainties, like, oh, what am I going to do? I don't know what to do. Maybe I have the book written. I don't know how to advertise it. I don't know how to launch it. How do I get it on Amazon, the audio, the uploading, or the technical? And do I know these people are trustworthy? You know, this woman spoke at a major event that I respect, and she's a speaker there. I immediately trusted her, and she was a great speaker, and she had the credibility, so I hired her, and since then she's been helping me out every step along the way, pushing me hard from the coming of the idea, the cover, basically the idea, the outline, the hook of it, from the hook, the writing, the outline, to writing it, to the editing, to the advice on getting the endorsements. By the way, I've got major endorsements for the book. That was a huge. Most of the top leaders that I respect have all written something, or gotten a copy and said great things about it. And they'll be featured in the book as well. Okay, so it's been amazing. But they guided me along the way. Even as we approached 40 days to the book launch, coming up with special, by the way, it's a special surprise on launch day. I think I mentioned this before. We're doing a virtual book party, but it's also some really cool freebies for you that you don't want to miss. My wife is like, what the heck are you doing that? You're not even making money. But the purpose is, it wasn't really just to make money, it's to give value. And so stay tuned for that. But all this come from advice from my coaches. So the lesson for this is, just want to share some embarrassing moments, the fear of success. If you have the fear of success, accountability is a really big part of it. Have someone who have done it to hold your hand step by step, and also something to push you. So here, the example I shared with you, there's two types of accountability. One was just my accountability, business accountability partner that pushed me. So when are you going to get it done? How's it going? What's the latest update, right? That was important. So every month on the call, I'll give them an update. I share with the progress. But the other is like the one who's really detailed. You need step by step, right? I think I wouldn't be here today. I want to build a 7-figure network marketing business if it wasn't for my mentors, my coaches, who step by step. Like, for example, looked at a presentation, immediately give me the feedback that was wrong, or you have to fix that, right? Because otherwise, you can read all the books, you can watch all the videos, but unless someone holds you step by step, you're not going to get there, right? It's just a long way to success. And I'll give you another example. I just posted on social media this week, like my oldest son, who was struggling with hitting in baseball. It was the first time in his life he ever struggled with hitting. And it was just like, and it got being my dad, I'm learning to, we got into an argument and meltdown, a heated argument between me and him. It was just ugly. It wasn't my best part, but I was just frustrated because I've never seen him struggle. My other boys, I've seen them struggle, they overcome it, but my oldest son, everything's sports-wise, he's always done well, and boom, achieved every level. He's always stepped up. This was the first time he struggled, and now we're just like, wait a second, how do I do what I tell people to do? You go invest in yourself. So I hired a hitting coach, and one lesson, I thought something was wrong with his swing. He said, no, his swing is beautiful. He just needs to work on his legs, his base, being well balanced. So a little shift in focus, bending the knees a little bit more, being balanced, and that made it huge. He had probably his best hitting ever on Sunday. 3, 4, 5, all 3 hits with power, extra bases, had 2 triples and a double. But yeah, that's an example of step by step, right? Looking at the details and giving feedback, and then immediately implementing that feedback. Right, so even right now, I'm getting some feedback. Are you going to implement that feedback? You need someone to give you a step-by-step, hands-on instruction. Otherwise, it's going to be very, very difficult to be successful. I mean, when I first started, I did 3-way calls with my mentor, and he'll find me talking too much. And he'll give immediate feedback that, hey, Simon, you're talking too much. Next call we do, you got to keep it shorter. Maybe keep it short and throw it back at them. Right? That's how you learn quickly. Even with the book right now, with the book launch, getting ready for the reviews, getting on Amazon, the Kindle version, hardcover, softcover version, the pricing. It's like, I have to research, and there's so many, I got immediate feedback. This is what you need to do. It's really, really helpful. That's really what top successful people do. They get the coaching, they get the accountability, and something to push you, and they get it happen. Last thing is, today I had an accountability call. Just asking me, hey, I'm still waiting on an endorsement, some review from a big time leader, someone who's made over 9 figures in network marketing. He just sent it in, but she was just asking, hey, Simon, when are we getting the copy? When are we getting it to upload and getting things ready? So you need that step-by-step hands out to overcome the fears, because otherwise we're human, just like you. I'm human. I have the fear of success. And again, that book, 2012, one day I'll just give it away as a free ebook. Maybe even a free bonus if I can get in time for getting a copy of the Consistency Pill. Anyway, I just want to share that lesson with you. Appreciate you all. For those you like these goodies, drop in a comment right now. Let me know how this has helped you. And also share this with others. Okay, it's free every week. I'm going to give you tips. I think we're going to give some prizes as well as we get closer to it. And you get some latest updates that no one else is getting. Share with you. Just send people to consistencypill.com. All right, everyone. God bless. And I'll see you next week on the next Goodie Drop. Take care.